Welcome to the 10 Minutes Goldmine, where every book gives you a treasure of knowledge in just 10 minutes. Introduction to Man's Search for Meaning. Man's Search for Meaning, by Viktor E. Frankl, is a profound exploration of life's purpose and how humans can find meaning, even in the most horrific situations. Frankl, a psychiatrist and Holocaust survivor, not only recounts his own experiences in Nazi concentration camps but also integrates his psychological theories to help others find purpose in their lives. His reflections provide deep insights into the resilience of the human spirit and how people can survive unimaginable suffering by holding on to a sense of meaning. This book is a blend of personal memoir and psychological theory, offering lessons that can be applied in today's world to deal with our struggles and challenges. Frankl's core idea is that a sense of meaning is the key to overcoming adversity and living a fulfilling life. In this summary, we will break down the central concepts of Frankl's teachings and explain how they can be applied to modern-day life. Part 1. The Search for Meaning in Suffering. In the first section of the book, Frankl describes his harrowing experiences in various Nazi concentration camps during World War II. He shares the inhumane treatment, physical torture, and the mental anguish he faced daily, yet Frankl emphasizes that even under the most dehumanizing conditions, humans still possess the capacity to find meaning. Frankl observed that some individuals in the camps survived longer and more successfully than others, not necessarily because they were physically stronger, but because they maintained a sense of purpose. For instance, some prisoners were driven by the hope of reuniting with their families, while others found solace in spiritual beliefs or the belief that their suffering could somehow contribute to a greater cause. This insight led Frankl to propose his groundbreaking theory that the primary drive in human beings is not pleasure, as Freud suggested, nor power, as Adler believed, but the search for meaning. Frankl posits that finding meaning in life, whether through work, relationships, or even suffering, is what gives individuals the strength to endure and rise above any adversity. Part 2. Logotherapy, the Psychology of Meaning. The second part of the book introduces logotherapy, a form of existential analysis that Frankl developed. Logotherapy is based on the belief that life's meaning can be discovered through one's own attitudes and actions, even in the face of unavoidable suffering. Unlike traditional psychotherapy, which often focuses on the unconscious and repressed desires, logotherapy places emphasis on the search for life's purpose. According to Frankl, logotherapy's key principle is that meaning can be found in every moment of life, even the most tragic ones. He argues that people always have the freedom to choose how they respond to circumstances. While we cannot control the events that happen to us, we can control how we interpret and react to them. This freedom of choice is what makes humans unique and capable of finding meaning, even when life seems unbearable. Frankl also explores the concept of existential frustration, which occurs when people feel that life lacks meaning. This frustration can lead to a sense of emptiness or despair, which Frankl argues is the root cause of many psychological problems. By helping people discover a deeper sense of purpose, logotherapy aims to alleviate this existential void and promote mental health. Part 3. The Three Paths to Meaning. In this section, Frankl elaborates on the three primary ways people can find meaning in their lives. Through work. Frankl argues that meaningful work is essential for personal fulfillment. Work doesn't necessarily have to be grand or extraordinary, it can be any activity that is done with dedication and passion. Frankl himself found meaning in his work as a psychiatrist, even during the most difficult times in the concentration camps. His work helped him maintain a sense of purpose, and he encouraged others to pursue meaningful work, whether it's in their career or personal life. Through love. Frankl believed that love is one of the greatest sources of meaning. In the concentration camps, Frankl was able to find meaning in the love he felt for his wife, even though she was no longer with him. This love sustained him and gave him the strength to survive. Frankl highlights that love is not just romantic, it is the deep connection one has with others, which can provide a sense of purpose and fulfillment. Whether through family, friendships, or community, love is a central pillar of a meaningful life. Through suffering, perhaps the most profound insight Frankl offers is that suffering can become meaningful if we can find a purpose in it. Frankl endured unspeakable suffering, but he believed that even in the most painful experiences, there is an opportunity to grow and transform. By choosing to face suffering with dignity and courage, we can turn even the darkest moments into opportunities for meaning. Frankl's message is clear: it is not the suffering itself that defines us, but the way we respond to it. Part 4. Finding Meaning in Everyday Life. In the final section of the book, Frankl reflects on how his theory of logotherapy can be applied to ordinary life. He emphasizes that the search for meaning is not just for extreme situations like war or suffering but is a continuous process that can be applied in everyday life. People often believe that meaning is only found in monumental moments or life-changing events, but Frankl encourages us to find purpose in the everyday activities and choices we make. Frankl stresses that the key to living a meaningful life is responsibility. He explains that we are all responsible for finding meaning in our lives, and this responsibility often involves taking action. This means not just thinking about meaning but actively seeking it through our relationships, work, and choices. Moreover, Frankl highlights the importance of having a goal or vision for the future. This forward-looking perspective can provide motivation and resilience when faced with obstacles. The pursuit of meaning helps individuals focus on what truly matters, which allows them to live authentically and with purpose. Conclusion. The legacy of Frankl's teachings. Man's Search for Meaning is not only a memoir of suffering and survival but also a manual for living a meaningful life. Frankl's insights have resonated with millions of people around the world, inspiring them to seek purpose in their everyday lives, regardless of their circumstances. His teachings offer hope for those struggling with despair and provide a clear path toward living a life of dignity and fulfillment. Frankl's central message is that no matter how dire our situation, we always have the ability to find meaning. This search for meaning, he argues, is the key to enduring suffering, achieving personal growth, and living a fulfilling life. His work has had a profound impact on the field of psychology, and his teachings continue to inspire individuals to discover their own purpose. Final thoughts on applying Frankl's ideas to your life. Identify your purpose. Reflect on what truly matters to you. Is it your career, family, passions, or something else? Understanding what gives your life meaning can help you navigate challenges with a sense of direction. Take responsibility for your life. Recognize that you are responsible for finding meaning in your own life. Your attitude and actions are the key to discovering purpose, even in difficult times. Find meaning in suffering. When faced with adversity, ask yourself how you can find meaning in the experience. By shifting your perspective, you can transform suffering into an opportunity for growth. Focus on love and relationships. The connections we have with others are a central source of meaning. Prioritize the people who matter most and nurture these relationships. By embracing Frankl's principles, you can create a life of purpose and fulfillment. Man's Search for Meaning reminds us that meaning can be found in every experience, even in the midst of suffering. This mindset can help you face challenges with strength, resilience, and hope. That's it for today's 10 Minutes Goldmine. If you found value in this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and keep mining for more golden knowledge. See you in the next one.